What is up, YouTube? Cheese here. Welcome to The Platinum Plays. This is a YouTube series where the public asks a question relating to Siege strats, tips, and tricks. I then do my best to answer. If you have a question you'd like answered, please leave it in the comments below or send me a Facebook or Twitter message. Alright, so today we're covering clutching. How to clutch Rainbow Six Siege, okay? Any sort of situation, 1vx situation. When I say 1vx, that means a 1v1, 1v2, 1v3, 1v4, 1v5. The X just stands for any sort of number. It's something they say in Pro League. Sounds kind of cool, so I'm going to say it too. So, how to clutch a 1vx situation. First things first, you need to have confidence, okay? I can't tell you how many times I see people save their KD, stay outside. They don't even attempt to try and win a round, which is the dumbest thing that you can possibly do. Okay, first of all, KD doesn't fucking matter. Who gives a shit? Alright, the main goal of the round, of every single round, should be to win the objective. It's not about yourself. It's not about getting who gets more kills. It doesn't matter. You can win a round without getting a single kill. Granted, that's pretty difficult. Doesn't happen very often, but it is possible. So, stop being a pussy, get inside the building, and fight someone, okay? You need to go for it. Anything can happen in Siege, and one of the reasons that is because the time to kill in Siege is so fast. One bullet from any gun to the head is a kill, okay? It doesn't matter. I mean, granted, Blackbeard has a shield, but if you get around the shield, you get his head, it's a kill. So, any situation is very winnable. And a lot of games don't have this sort of mechanic, this game mechanic, and it can be difficult. It can be more difficult, or not more difficult. It can be less common to see situations won in other games because they don't have a time to kill like this, and so it makes the situation just more unwinnable. Whereas in Siege, time to kill is very fast, and you can pretty much win anything just by getting a lucky headshot. So, first thing, like I just said, you have to be confident. Especially when you're playing other ranked players, okay? People throw all the time. Chances are when it's a 1vx situation, 1v5, people's confidence is going to be super high. They're going to be going for knife kills. They're going to be going for pistol kills. They're going to be just screwing around, going for the hip fire. And those type of situations and gunfights you need to capitalize on, get those kills so you can clutch the situation. Even if you're playing super sweaty people who are, say, holding angles, holding crossfires, those guys are still beatable. Okay? Pro League clutches happen all the time. And rarely, if ever, are those guys throwing, right? Because their main focus is on winning, and that's it. So a lot of times, or almost all the time, they're not throwing, okay? They're trying their very hardest. They're sweating as much as possible. And clutches still happen. It's still possible to win a 1v4 situation, even in Pro League. So you need to have the confidence in yourself to be able to win whatever situation it is in ranked. Because it's possible. I 100% guarantee you it's possible. And the sooner you have that mindset that, hey, I can win anything, you're going to play better. Just having that mindset will give you the ability to make better decisions. And instead of being nervous about, hey, oh man, if I die, I'm going to lose this round, lose the game, lose elo, my friends are going to make fun of me. None of that shit matters, okay? Just focus on the task at hand, focus on your objective, and make good decisions based off that. So, just going to run through some tips really quick, then we're going to go into some situations, and I'm going to point out the tips and tricks that I use to win those situations, and then we'll be done with the video. But anyways, first things first, 1v1s. If you have the opportunity to get a 1v1, you need to take it. Okay? These are gunfights that are probably the most equal gunfight that you're going to get, right? You don't have to go up against two people. You're not going up against a crossfire. It's you versus that guy. Okay? And if you know where he is, you need to get that kill. Okay? That's a nice, easy kill that can make the man count lower and make the situation easier for you. So whenever you can get a 1v1, in a 1vx situation, take it. Capitalize on it, get that kill, move on to the next guy. Next thing, something that's going to help you win these 1v1s is pre-firing and predicting, like aim predicting, okay? So the more time you play Siege, you're going to get used to where people stand, or where people like to hold angles, where people like to go post-plant, how they like to play the objective in a certain situation. You're going to get used to how people hold these angles and everything, and you're going to be able to predict where they are, pre-fire it, and get those kills. And that's just something that comes with time. So maybe right now, you might be a newer player or whatever, you don't have this base knowledge, and so this can be difficult for you. But just hang in there, keep grinding, you're going to learn how people play, and eventually you'll be able to predict and pre-fire and move on. Next thing, you got to move fast, okay? So say it's a 1v4 situation, diffuser's planted, you need to move very quickly, okay? If it's a 1v4, you're on defense, diffuser's planted, the time is not on your side, okay? Normally, when you're on defense, time is always on your side because the attackers have to get into sight, attack within that certain 3-minute period, and time is always against them, and it's always going for you until diffuser is planted. Once diffuser is planted, then time is against you. So the whole tides turn, sides flip, and you need to work quickly. So you need to be efficient. You need to go win those 1v1s, win those gunfights, and work on securing the objective, which is disabling the diffuser. Granted, sometimes you don't even have to kill everyone, right? So sometimes, you could even go and ninja defuse. This is rare, right? This doesn't happen all the time, but it's something that you should be focused on. Instead of being focused on getting kills specifically, you should be focused on getting the kills that matter most. So getting the kills that are the people who are directly watching diffuser or directly stopping you from getting to diffuser. Those are very important kills and kills that you need to obtain. So after that, we're going to go over next tip, hold diffuser, playtime. So something that I don't see a lot of people do is playtime. They get overly aggressive for no reason in certain situations when they don't need to be. Because sometimes you just need to play it slow. And I know that doesn't sound smart, but there is certain situations where it can help you. So say there's 30 seconds left in a round. It's a 1v3 situation. You kill someone with diffuser off of objective. Okay, so there's a jackal running around with it for some reason like an idiot. He gets caught. You kill him. Now there's 30 seconds left. The other two guys have to come to you. And your main goal here should be to hold diffuser. Because as long as you can keep diffuser, they can't win the round. Okay, so you need to sit diffuser, play that time. If you want to do this in a sneaky way or aggressive, however you want to do it, that's you, okay? You make that call, you make that decision, that's up to you. However, now say there's 10 seconds. These guys are taking forever to get to you. There's only 10 seconds left in the round. And if you have a decent amount of map knowledge, you can kind of predict that, hey, these guys don't have enough time to run, grab diffuser, and make it to objective within 10 seconds. So now, instead of holding diffuser, all you have to do to win this round is stay alive. So you can kind of see how, depending on the time, depending on the situation, what you need to do in order to clutch a round changes, right? It's not always the same thing. It's not always just killing this guy or killing that guy. It changes. What you need to do in order to win that objective can be different based off the situation. So now, like I just said, there's 10 seconds left. Just run and hide, right? Go play that time. This may seem like the pussy move or whatever, but it's the smart move. In reality, it's the smartest thing to do, and it gives you the best opportunity to win that round, to win that game, to win that elo, to just capitalize on the situation. And it's something that I don't see enough people do, and I really hope you start to. Next, info and calls. So when you're playing in a squad, you really need to be able to be listening to the callouts that they're giving you. Say they have a camera in sight or something. You got to be listening to those callouts and making your moves based off of them. I know it can be tough, especially if you don't play in a solid squad, like the same squad all the time. It can be tough to listen to callouts and trust them, but you still need to, okay? Because it's a team game, and those calls are there to help you. Granted, sometimes people are backseat gaming, but most of the time, the reason people backseat game is because you weren't listening to their callouts in the first place. So now instead of giving you information so that you can make your own decisions, they're just specifically telling you what to do and how to do it, and that can be frustrating for both sides. So just listen to callouts if you can. If they're not helping you, like if they're callouts that just aren't helpful, just tune them out, dude. Tune them out. Make your own decisions. But when you can, try and listen to your information and callouts. Next, we're going to go off of sound cues. So a lot of times when diffuser's planted or something like that, people will hold the diffuser in unpredictable ways, or if they're holding objective, they'll hold objective in unpredictable ways. This happens, right? People, maybe they're standing on top of a table, maybe they're laying in a corner. Those are things that you can't really see coming necessarily, and it can be difficult to predict that situation. So what you need to do is listen for your sound cues. Listen for that vault. Listen for that rustling of them laying down. And then go off of that and pre-fire off of that information. But anyways, we're going to hop into these videos really quick. I don't want this to be super long. So we're going to hop into the videos. I'm going to roll through them. Then after that, we'll cover some of the tips and tricks that I used in that actual situation. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you so much for all the support. And as always, most importantly, never forget, stay cheesy. Zero rotation.
2v5, so yeah.
Friendly, last operator standing.
I'm just a wee lad.
Let me see this. Wow.
GG's,
I
man.
already turned toward him and it hit. Jesus Christ.
Last operator
Oh
standing.
my god.
Are you gonna ace it right now?
Shut up.
Why would you jinx it like that, dog? Damn it.
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, dog. No, you gotta kill him. You don't gotta kill him. You seen him?
15 seconds left.
Oh my god.
Op 4 eliminated.
These guys suck. Alright, so remember this droning because it's going to come in handy at the end of this clip. It's a Glaz 1v5, not something that I should really be able to win, but as you guys are about to see, I stay confident, I take my 1v1s, I pre-aim, predict, use my information from earlier, like this Valkyrie 1v1 right here. Easy, you know what? That gunfight was completely in my favor. I held the angle on her. I have the gun better equipped for a longer distance gunfight like that. I smoke off this hallway so that I can push the attackers at the end of it. Now I lay down, which is a little bit different and kind of difficult to predict. I just don't want this Jaeger to pre-fire or to spread me out through the smoke. He swings, I get the kill on him. Nice, easy. 1v3. Cade's not even prepared for me to push. Now it's 1v2. Looking for another person peeking because these guys are turbo throwing, super aggressive against the Glaz, which, you know, they should be able to win that, but just way better. Now, I droned this Rook out earlier. He's a fatty. He was hiding behind a shield. Looked like he wasn't going to move much. So now I'm kind of predicting that that's where he's going to still be. So these guys threw, I capitalized on it. I won my 1v1s. I pre-fired / aim predicted. I used my, I was moving fast, right? Getting my kills, moving on. I didn't go for diffuser because I didn't really have time to, so I just needed to frag out and get these kills. I used my information from earlier to know where this Rook was. Oh my god. Won the round. Nice and easy. These guys suck. On to the next clip.
Kids?
Oh my god! Oh my
Op
god!
4
He came in
located
on
a
white.
That's it.
That's the game.
He ain't coming from while I was watching white. He came using kids.
Oh my god!
Crazy.
He's right here in the doorway. Right on the doorway. To your left. Hallway? To your left hallway? Am I?
One Op 4 remaining.
Fucking nuts.
You're right. Oh!
You're fucking nuts.
Oh!
Ooh, gee willikers, Batman. Jesus.
My nigga.
Went for the knife.
He's so mad. That knife
Was
didn't
that an
hit.
ace?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kids.
Alright, another 1v5. I hear this guy planting. I know he's pretty exposed. Take that 1v1 on, get the kill. I know that somebody's going to push me from behind. Ends up being this jackal. I hear him coming. I finish the kill. Predict that Thatcher's going to be there because he was shooting at me too. Nice free. 3 kills right there. Now it's a 1v2. So just went from a 1v5 to a 1v2 in a matter of seconds. Now I know I have diffuser, so I kind of play this a little bit slower. Trying to play it a little bit safe. These guys get a pretty good pinch on me. I just start shooting at the Ying because she confronts me first. Then I hear the thermite coming to my left. Pick him up. Nice easy 1v5 clutch. The only thing those guys really threw was
My nigga.
the Ash. I think her running into sight right there was pretty stupid. She didn't really have good cover, but maybe that was her teammate's fault. Not really sure. If anybody wants to rock them really quick.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 upstairs. We start seeing 3 upstairs. 4 upstairs.
Ash coming.
Oh, that is her. Holy shit. Oh, somebody's inside with me. Oh. It's IQ. Oh, she dead. Oh.
Nice. Should chill out home. I'll let you know if there's one bathroom. Come in bathroom. You just shot my camera.
Yep. Good call.
I'll look at you.
Enemy drone dropping for scan.
Can't see that.
Spotted.
Shit, you. One's pushing.
Nice.
Jerry. That's
One
the
on
bomb.
4
Good shit.
remaining.
Hey, last one main door. It's you, main door. I'm reloading. Give me a second. Ugh. Alright, I'm good.
It is an Nomad, so be on the lookout.
Oh, the Velcam might be able to see her. She should be in the
I can
hallway.
Maybe ping him. I can't ping him. Yeah, he's in the door. He's coming towards you.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's right there.
Bathroom? Yeah, bathroom. Good shit, bro. I was shooting right over your head, dude. Okay. Now, this one's a little bit different. I didn't really cover these in my tips, but this is a 2v5 situation, so playing with a teammate, working with a teammate to help each other out to win and clutch this round. So, I think that I see a player back here. It ends up actually being a player. I wasn't sure at first, but I just shot at it because, you know, why not? Then I get pushed by the IQ. Gotta take on this nice 1v1, win it, and I'm giving call-outs to my teammate the whole time I'm doing this. So now, he knows that somebody's coming bathroom. He knows that I'm confronting them, that I'm shooting at them. He takes the opportunity to flank that, pushes the bathroom, gets 1 kill. There ends up being 2 people there, gets another kill. So now, it's in our favor. It's a 2v1. I give the call that the last guy is at the main door. And so now we post up, right? We're not playing super aggressive here. We're just trying to hold angles and hold down objective. That's all we're trying to do. So we're just sitting here and waiting. Waiting for call-outs, waiting for this guy to pick where he wants to push. And then we'll move once we find that out. So, hear him coming bathroom. Look towards there. Still not really sure. We hear the Nomad air jab go off. There is a Velcam, so we should be able to know when he fully commits to bathroom, which is now. You can see his shadow actually from the light. I pre-fire. My teammate pushes at the same time to get the trade. Perfect.
There's literally nothing I could have done. Absolutely nothing.
There's one up there. Kept up the top. Apparently there's 2 up there.
Twitch and Cappy are both there. I got the Maverick.
Op 4, last
The one
operator
that
standing.
might still be downed outside. I don't know if they res him or not. He's Thatcher. I don't know if he's
Diffuser located. Protect the bomb.
Apparently it wasn't Thatcher. Good shit, you're an ass.
We've disabled the bomb diffuser. Good work.
Alright, last and final clip.
There's literally nothing I could
Using information from my teammates, I'm getting call-outs that there's people in garage on the rafters and down below. Pick up 1 kill from it, then I rotate around to the backside. Now, 1v3 situation, I know exactly where this Twitch is, and this is a 1v1, and she's stopping me from getting to objective. I need to kill her. Get that kill with a nice easy pre-fire. Now I'm pre-firing just predictable angles where people are going to be holding. End up getting the kill on the Capital. 1v1. No, I'm low HP. I gotta find diffuser and try and make this guy push me. I start diffusing, he shoots at me, so now I know where he is. Get the nice pre-fire headshot, maybe a little bit lucky, but either way I want it. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it.